Hey guys, this is Matt Core from ctrl+paint.com, and today I'm going to talk about an incredibly important subject, one aimed specifically at you adults out there, which is how hard it can be to be a beginner. And because there's not really any good visuals to go along with this, once again I'm just going to put a drawing in the background. Ever since college, I have dabbled in cooking, but I've never really been very good at it. And so recently I've decided I'm going to be a better cook. And I knew along with that would come a lot of work and probably be a little frustrating. What I didn't remember exactly is the specific pain of being really bad at something, of being a total beginner. So I was making a soup that involved a spice mix. So first I had to prepare the spice mix, toast up some spices, and mix it all together. And then the soup was going great, and it came time to add in the spices. So I thought, great, all right, I'll throw them in. So I threw in the spice mix. Well, immediately it was clear something was wrong. So I looked at the recipe again, and sure enough, I was only supposed to put something like a quarter of the spice mix in and save the rest for another day. Great. Well, now my dinner's ruined. I've been at it for about 45 minutes. I'm hungry. This is not going well. Now, eventually I finished the soup and I salvaged it a bit, and it ended up being okay. But in the moment I made that mistake, when I ruined dinner, or at least it looked like I ruined dinner, and I felt like I'll never get better at this, that was a great learning moment. Didn't feel like it at the time. I was extremely angry at the time. But a few minutes passed, I figured out a way to fix it, and I won't make that mistake again. Now, I'll make another mistake. Believe me, next time I get in the kitchen and start to cook dinner, I will screw something up. But I won't put too much of the spice mix in. Now, in the beginning of the video, I said this was aimed at the adults listening, and it really is aimed at everyone. But if you're an adult right now, something has probably changed since when you were a full-time student. At that point, it was your job to be learning new things every day. You were in a permanent state of being bad at everything. Then you went to college and specialized, and you got out of college, got a job, and probably your day-to-day life is filled with things that you are, if not great at least competent at. Things that you're familiar doing. And so probably the act of learning to either paint, draw, or digital paint is really out of your comfort zone. It may have been a while since you remember screwing up so badly, so routinely. But that's learning. You know, this is not going to be the end of my cooking career because I messed up last night's dinner. Because it's those crucial moments, the moment where your body recoils and says, why am I doing this? That's when you have to think about how to avoid that particular mistake again and then move forward. Because there's plenty more mistakes, but this is how you improve. But the beauty is, if you can get through this, you won't be a beginner anymore. And from that point forward, it feels different learning. Because I can tell you from years and years of drawing, it does feel painful when I make mistakes, but it's in an entirely different category than something I'm totally new at. So stick with it, and you are going to love the results. Thanks, guys.